You're live.
Oh, that's good. Welcome back, everybody, to Kimball's Corner. Where today we're feeling a little
Great.
grody.
We're loving life and we feel tops.
Yes, we've had our boosters. We're doing all right. Sort of. Much
And
better than this morning.
For anyone watching this video 20 years in the future, it's the COVID-19 booster shot, aka the third shot.
Okay.
They're like, it's a half dose. She'll feel fine. I was like, will we? Will we?
I kind of was okay. Rocky was out. Okay, so today's snack. Stop making it about you and your sad body. We have the Belgian caramel medallions.
I will make a note that we did make a special trip to Home Goods to buy this mini ramekin. I don't think you can see it, but it's adorable. Kimball made a little, what'd you make in it?
Yams.
There's the little marshmallows.
There's a little chuck on the bottom. I know, adorable. Adorable. That's about as Christmassy as we're getting this year.
Even though we decorated the whole front porch.
Well,
on Thanksgiving Day, mind you. It hadn't even hit noon and we're decorated with all Christmas stuff.
As you should. So we have Tropicals and Shimmering Lights by Prima Marketing / Art Philosophy. I never figured out the name. I know they've changed it or have included it or something. Rocky, are we actually live? What are you doing over there, Rocky?
I'm trying to get the chat window up.
What's going on? What?
I don't know how to do it.
You had one job.
I'm going to pop out the chat. There we go.
Popping.
Oh, there are people here. Great.
So basically, I have a love-hate relationship with these watercolors. Like, I love the colors, but I have been hating how they go down on mixed media paper. So I'm going to try it in my Dream Davenport Glittering Prize book. What is with the face?
Megan's Makeup Love says, hi, excited for the live. And then Heather Sherlock says, hi from Australia, guys.
Hi.
Denise Harris says, hi, everybody, or hey, everybody.
Hey.
Lauren says, hi.
Hi.
Jenna says, hi, guys.
Oh, hello.
And that's all you got. You can go on.
Oh, okay.
Keep going, Kimball. You can do it.
So basically, my issue with them is when I would paint with them on mixed media paper, every time I tried to layer, it would just pull it right up, and it would kind of turn mucky and gross. And I didn't like that. I couldn't layer the colors nicely. Rocky, he's just like staring at me. What is going on over there, babe?
I'm trying to focus my attention.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
So I thought, hey, let's try these on some actual watercolor paper. And maybe they'll work a little better. Oh, what is this?
I was telling Kimball after we got our boosters, I was like, is this what it's going to be like? Is this what it's going to feel like when we, get up there in age and we just have those aches and pains that we hear so much about?
Yes.
If so,
I'm already talking about my aches and pains.
It's going to be a fun ride as we get older.
Why is there like hair shavings over here?
Fever dreams. Anyone? Am I right?
I haven't had them since I was a kid. And it was scary. I woke up, I swear I was awake and I couldn't see anything. There was this big white cross above my bed.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah. And I was like, I'll just lay back down on my bed and go to sleep. So I have not planned anything because I've been feeling like crap all day, but we're going to do something.
Yeah.
So the Shimmering Lights, these are really pretty. They're by, it says Art Philosophy here. And then it says Prima Marketing on the cover. Whatever. Maybe Art Philosophy is like the big brand and Prima Marketing is the watercolor. I don't know.
People are talking about how they've had their boosters and their arms are really sore. I know Kimball and I were thinking about doing jazzercise, when they like reach to the air really quick.
Oh,
like that.
Good Lord, that hurt. Anyway, Shimmering Lights, sparkly, pretty ones.
Here, eat a treat, Kimball.
If I have to.
Eat it.
Sugar helps.
And let me know if they're worth eating.
Yes.
You literally took a bite.
It's chocolate and caramel. It's always a guess.
In other news, I downloaded this game called Bloodborne, I think. What was it called? God something. Anyway, it's a really hard game, and I played for about 2 hours and only got about 2 minutes into the game. And every time you die, you get reset to the beginning. It's so much fun. I love it.
And so these are the tropical colors, and they're very pretty. I love their color selection, so I'm hoping these work out well. And since I feel like crap, I'm going to just lay down colors. It will become a face, but it'll be a splotchy, colorful, swatchy face. I will probably pull out some colored pencils.
Colors are fun.
I know, right, baby?
I love color.
You're doing so good. And
I'm sitting upright. That counts for something.
I should not be allowed in Home Goods. Like, I bought another mug and this ramekin, and I always buy treats there.
I was encouraging him to buy the mug. It's kind of my fault.
Yeah, I should go more often, actually.
Anytime I even slightly indicate that I like something, Kimball's like, I should get it.
Well, whenever I like something, I'm all like, that's really cute. It would look great here, huh, Rocky? Isn't it adorable? Don't you think? And until he says, like, yes, I won't get it. Even if I really want it.
I'm just silent when I don't agree.
So I'm going to just spritz this paper. I'm just going to do a huge face, by the way. Oh, pick a number between 1 and 11.
1 and 11. The first one up, I don't know, gets their name called out. Yay! 3!
All right.
Scraps to Beauty by Zandra says 3.
1, 2, 3.
Lauren said 19. She didn't understand the rules. Wait,
No.
what do we got now?
Taking a quick look.
Probably it's going to be a good one. There's no home addresses in it.
Oh,
this is another. Oh, it was only $7.98 from.
Yeah,
it's a bargain
those
price
were the days.
at Barnes and Noble.
Now they're $9.
Now I can't retire.
Mm-hmm. All right. Colors. Let's lay in some cheeks.
What the hell is happening with the first page of this journal I just opened?
40% off. You'll see.
Everyone just hang tight for that little flip through at the end. What is that from? I'm so confused.
It was probably a prompt about buying stuff at Michael's.
I'm very entertained and can't wait to look through that.
Well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
Oh, I need to move this cord so it doesn't shake every time.
Oh,
you
your
move the
life
table.
is
Sorry.
so hard.
If the camera shakes, it's Kimball's fault.
I wouldn't.
There we go.
Lip color.
That's how I do my lips in the morning.
I mean,
What if makeup was that easy? You're just like, just in the general area. Or if you could like do a fill like in Photoshop, just like touch the lips and it fills them in.
how come on this whole page her lips exploded? Of everything that I've laid down, it's kind of like a little bit here and there, and her lips are like, ba-bam. She's gonna look like a freaking season 3 Buffy the Vampire Slayer bad guy.
Well, you can't go backwards now, Kimball.
I guess he was actually season 1. What was his name? Was he just the master? Was that what he's called?
Jenna's trying to keep things interesting and has asked if anyone has ordered new art supplies this weekend. And we appreciate that about Jenna. Lauren, I don't know what this is about, but Lauren's comment is, oi, fat. Oh, and then she says fingers.
I'm like, you better not be calling me fat.
Oh, I think it's because she was trying to type a different number. She was trying to type 10, but then her fingers typed in a 9 instead.
We all have that problem. We understand.
Trisha says they have snow today. The cat is in shock.
Oh my.
And then a really cute little kitty emoji that looks like slightly angry. And then Heather Sherlock says, oh, yes.
Talking about this picture.
You're talking about buying art supplies, I think.
Mm.
It was supposed to snow. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Oh, what, Kimball, do you have your list of topics for the day?
I do.
What's the first thing that we should talk about after you're done doing the chin? Question mark?
That's a big question mark. You know what, Rocky, you can take this one away. Leslie Pickard, or as I like to say, Picard, no relation to Jean-Luc, was wondering, how did we meet?
Oh, boy. Of all the days to talk about that, let me do it while I'm feeling ill.
What, you sound like we're fighting. Like,
how did we meet?
Full of love and adventure.
Yep. So I'm going to make this as romantic as possible. We were in high school.
Oh, that is romantic.
It was.
You need to know, like, Sophia. Picture this.
That's what I was going to say. Picture this. It's 1997. Boise, Idaho, Bora High School, 0-hour choir, where we get, I don't know why we even, like, why was that even a thing? Oh, you can come to school for a class extra early, an extra class before the classes start. And we're all like, yes, that's what we want to do.
Did it even count as a credit?
Yes, it did.
Okay, well, I don't remember that.
So we were in, like, the choir for everybody, which was basically like, if you're not good enough to sing, you're punished and have to come in at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
so
because I didn't want to try out for acapella.
So an acapella was like, you have to audition for that choir, whatever. So anyway,
next year when Todorico was like, you're going to be an acapella.
In this choir, we have to sit in a certain area every day. And every morning we do like warm-ups, which it consists of like back massages and like little karate chops to get our, like, I don't know, our circulation going.
Yeah.
And Kimball, I think, was supposed to sit next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a person who will remain nameless.
A person of interest.
If Mary Jo's here, she knows who it is. But anyway,
yeah,
that
she
would cut in between Kimball and I.
Possibly tried to poison me and Mary Jo while we were watching Martha Stewart in the morning. I don't know.
But anyway. By the way, I was so jealous when you guys used to go early before summer school and watch Martha Stewart Living, and I couldn't go.
Okay.
That's how sad and gay we were growing up. Anyway.
You were.
So in this choir, I kind of had an indication that Kimball liked me. I wasn't out at the time.
What gave it away?
I don't even know what didn't give it away.
I don't know.
Just he looked at me as though he was like already undressing me every time he looked at me. But anyway.
I was.
Where was I? What's happening?
Choir, early mornings, massages, person of interest between us.
Yeah. So anyway, she wouldn't let Kimball sit next to me because she thought she was protecting me or something. I don't even know. Cutting to the end, like I kind of talked to Kimball very rarely. Didn't really know like anything about him.
There was that time you were like, "I'll give anybody a ride home if they just ask."
And then
so what did I do? I asked. And what did I not get? A ride home.
He's like, he lived on the opposite side of town.
He was like, "Where do you live?" I'm like, "Oh, I live here and here." He's like, "Oh, that's kind of the other way."
Listen, you have to play hard to get. Okay, you can't just be like, "Yes." Like, have you watched any of the Korean dramas, Kimball?
That's true. I do remember we went and sang at the Capitol building, and you went to Burger's Bagels afterwards for like brunch, and you like invited a bunch of people, and I really wanted to go, but the person I came with was like, "I have to get the car home. We have to go home," and I was super upset. So we go back home, and there was no reason to go home. He just wanted to like draw and play games. I was so very upset. Carry on.
It sounds like someone was trying to keep you from happiness.
Yeah, well, that didn't work out.
Anyway,
okay.
So cut to later that year. I don't even remember like the exact times or dates or whatever, but I remember at one point how did I even end up at your house with?
You were at a party or something. I was sleeping in my bed like a good person that takes a nap every now and then. And Rocky was at a party, I think, and then you and Casey and...
We're going to use the term party very loosely, by the way, for these high schoolers in Boise, Idaho.
I wasn't there. I didn't go to parties. I was.
Anyway, I had the idea, because I knew Kimball liked me, and was interested in Kimball at this point as well, and was like, okay, I just need to like make a move here, and like I need to like get to know him a bit better. So I convinced my friends to take me to Kimball's house because they hung out with him more than I did.
Did you guys just walk in?
And we just basically walked in because Kimball's house was always open. So we just kind of walked in, and Kimball was sleeping. We walked into his room, and Kimball just looked so like nervously scared, delighted, horrified.
I was like, "Hi, Casey," and you and Rocky. I was so confused. I was like, "What's happening? Is it a dream?"
Anyway, so after that, we spent some time together. I think we spent the night at your place, and
well, we moved quick.
After that, I think I don't even remember the exact things that happened, but we were like, let's write a letter to each other or something.
That night, Rocky and Person spent the night, and we just sat in bed talking, and she asked us a question like, what would you do if you could spend the entire day with me? And so Rocky answered her. We all answered each other, but I was like, I don't know, Rocky, there's like so much I'd want to like do in a day. I would have to write it down.
So anyway, we exchanged our notes eventually. And Kimball's was very much like very romantic.
Mine was wholesome and innocent. Yours was like...
So Kimball was delighted, to say the least, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I ran into my mom's room, and I was like, "Mom, the boy I like likes me back." She's like, "That's great, dear. Good story." She's like, "I'm real happy for you."
She's like, "Oh, good. Our fourth gay child." So... After that, we basically
I'm like, wait, are there four?
We officially started dating while watching The Simpsons. I will never forget that. That was on June 8th.
When was that?
And we were basically together every day since then. I remember I would stay at his house every day, and would just call my mom and be like, "Hey, I'm going to stay at Kimball's house." And I went a good year without even going home. Like to stay the night at my house. And we went to summer school that next year, hung out every day since then, essentially, and just haven't been apart.
Yay!
That's our lives. Kimball came along for the adventure. I came along for the adventure. And we wouldn't change it for the world. Did that sound passionate and exciting?
Well, yeah, I could hear the excitement in your voice. of the world.
So people are talking about the things that they had purchased while we went through that long and painful story.
The book of love is long and boring.
Well, Dolores had a great walk in the snow today, so that's fun.
That's nice.
Jay got a pencil pocket pen brush.
That sounds fun and interesting.
Was today a big day for buying supplies? Is it because
there's Black Friday, and then tomorrow is Cyber Monday. I
don't know anything that's happening in the world except for Omicron.
Omicron,
basically. Trisha got grit paste, Sizzix dyes, and inks.
Sound it out now.
Lauren got a bunch of stickers and washi off the Sheen app. Sheen.
Oh, I love that app.
That's where I got
that's where we got our sweaters from, with all the cats on them.
What's fun about being ill is I can't decide if I'm boiling hot or freezing cold at any given second.
Like my hands are like ice, but this thing is like making me sweat. I should eat some sugar.
That'll help. Paul Rubens watercolor, which just makes me think of like Pee Wee Herman's watercolor.
I know. I thought it was a joke when I first read about Paul Rubens way back when.
Megan's Makeup Love got new Jane supplies. Lots of Karen Dash, Neocolored 1. New people got so much cool stuff. I won't read through it all, but it all sounds like a lot of fun. I think that was like the most engaging question that's ever been asked on this channel was like, what art supplies did you guys buy?
Jenna knows how to work it.
She does. Trisha's all that's such a romantic story. Thanks, Trisha.
Oh, I'm glad someone listened.
Megan's Makeup Love says very lovely story. We appreciate that. I didn't tell it very well, but it was great. You just had to be there.
Well, not for all.
I will say when I was still in choir and I hadn't like come out. I wasn't out, by the way, at the time. And
I was
Kimball
out.
Kimball got treated better by the football team than I did. Everyone like made so much fun of me all the time, and even though Kimball was out, they were just like he was cool somehow.
Well, when I was like denying it, I got picked on a lot more in junior high. But I mean, I'm like an obvious gay, like
an gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I remember. So this girl I went to elementary school with, Sarah Dorman.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart. We love you, Sarah, if ever you watch this.
Yes. So I hadn't talked to her really like that much since elementary school, but she was in the same choir as me.
Well, she sat next to me in, I think it was English class when you were in newspaper.
So her and Kimball had been chatting, and Kimball, I don't know exactly what happened, but she was prompted.
I was so Ariel. I was like, but Daddy, I love him. So I was like, but Sarah, I love him.
So Sarah came up to me and was like, hey, and then she pulled me into it like a little like practice room.
And by the way, I told her, please God, don't do this.
But she was like, so Kimball like really likes you, but I don't know like what I should tell him. And at the time I was terrified. I was like, well, I'm not gay. Like, and she's like, okay, so I'll tell him you're straight as an arrow. Like you're straight as an arrow. So I'm sure that she told Kimball that it wasn't going to work out because of what I told her.
She's like, it's a no. I was like, Sarah.
She was probably like, I mean, we can tell he's in denial, but
I'm like, why did you leave the room? Why did you do this to me?
Anyway,
didn't stop me from flirting and making weird.
It's the sum of all the little actions that added up to us getting together anyway.
Yeah.
Lauren says, Jenna's all, we all listened. Lauren says, what about proposal? How did that go down? Well, that is a super romantic story.
Wait, is this McCall?
No.
Okay, because technically you proposed to me in McCall.
Oh, okay, well, I don't remember that, but good for me. Kimball and I were like, we're never going to be able to get married in our lifetime, whatever. We don't really care. We're going to be together anyway.
Sad days.
And then California passed a sudden law that we weren't aware of, that the homosexuals could suddenly get married. And so my sister, we had zero money at the time. My sister helped us get a flight. And we went and got married in a prop warehouse in Burbank, California by Frank Woods.
I need to find this picture. It might take a mo.
And he literally typed our certificate up on an old-fashioned typewriter that took about, I don't know, like 15 minutes per page. And when he got almost done with the first one, he did a typo and he tore the paper out and split it in half and threw it away. I was like, no!
Dude, it was so funny. Oh, Frank, we love you.
But it was just like this haphazard prop warehouse with like a little tiny like arbor thing that went up and over with some like fake flowers, and then off to the side it was just all these boxes of props. It was so bizarre.
I'm like, I wasn't ready for this, but like,
and then we went and got burritos afterwards.
I can never find.
I mean, we both just simultaneously agreed that we wanted to get married just because there's certain protections that were involved, and we could file taxes together and not have to like feel uneasy about it.
I'm not going to be able to find it, but it is the most amazing photo of our wedding with our friend Nick, front and center, looking terrified with us taking our vows in the background.
I'm sure we've showed it before.
I always try to find it, but I never have it ready. Anyway, nobody cares.
So that's how that went down.
What noise was that?
That was my I'm turning 40 in March sound that just happens in the back of my throat now, where it's like.
I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
Whenever I do that sound, Kimball just looks over at me like, whoop.
Are you okay, sweetie? Can you lie down?
What is everyone else up to right now, by the way? What's going on this evening?
How are the holidays?
Did anyone eat anything like unusually good and different this year? Or was it all traditional?
I had fried squid and vegetables, and it was amazing. I was a little scared because I wasn't sure how I was going to be prepared.
Although a lot of people that watch your channel aren't even from the US, so they might not have even been celebrating the way we were. Still, what did you eat? It doesn't even matter.
We're foodies.
Lauren says Christmas crafting. That's fun. What kind of Christmas crafting? Are you making cards?
Ornaments?
Ornaments? Dresses?
I did our Christmas card. That's done now.
You posted it before Thanksgiving, so I think everyone thought it was like a Thanksgiving card.
Well, it just says Happy Holidays.
I know.
I know, sweetie.
So other amazing thing that happened this week is we got to see our friends Joe and Christy from Portland, Oregon. And I have known Christy since I worked at IKEA forever ago in Portland. I worked in the area called Workspaces, or it was at the time anyway. And we instantly became really good friends because she's lovely. She has a very young mindset. We were just like both the right amount of immature. And I'm sure I drove her crazy when I worked with her, but we were very good friends, and her husband Joe's amazing too. So anyway, we hadn't seen them in a long time, but Joe's family lives here just down the street actually. So we got to go and spend some time with them, and it was so good to catch up. I love meeting up with friends where even though it's been what it feels like years.
I mean, it's been what, since 2019.
Feels like no time has passed at all, and you can just catch up immediately. And the funny thing is, they got this Airbnb that was just like the Airbnb from hell. Like it's like National Lampoon's Airbnb. Like anything you could possibly imagine, plus things that you would never even suspect to go wrong, went wrong with this Airbnb. So it was very amusing to hear all these.
Yes, I went inside, and it was like, it looked like it was so sparse, and there was like a swinging lamp. Like it was that.
My favorite was like the plant that was sitting in the corner that Joe showed me.
There's one sitting in the window.
Completely dead.
Yeah, it was just. Bleh. So looking forward to that on our vacation.
Anyway, so they got to have Thanksgiving with their family. We didn't actually go over just because we're trying to limit how many people we see before we go, and we don't want to get sick before we get on a plane.
Right.
So we got to see them for a couple hours here and there, which was really nice. And we were very, very grateful to see them. Trisha says she loved your holiday card, Kimmy.
Oh, thank you.
And then she said she's in the UK, so she had salad.
Delicious. What kind of dressing?
Was it cranberry stuffing dressing?
I like a nice honey Dijon. And sugar.
Ooh, everyone, that's a good topic for conversation and debate. What's the best salad dressing? Go.
You're really opening up the floodgates there.
I am now 100% convinced that my phone is listening to what I say, because I started getting the most random ads after talking to our friends about river cruises in France or in Germany. And like the different rivers that are there, I started getting very specifically targeted ads for like, cruises.
Book your cruise on the Rhine
in that area. I was like, "What? Okay, my phone is definitely hearing something,
listening in."
I don't even know. I was like, okay, well, without a shadow of a doubt, like there's something happening. Oh, Lauren says, making vintage little diorama with old ornament deer and Santa and an old stained glass jewelry box and adding vintage ornaments to those window candles. Wow, that sounds amazing.
So you're not doing much.
I feel like I just pictured that whole thing in my head.
Okay. I heard some of it, and then you got overly excited.
Carol says she's in bed in the UK and should be asleep. But hey,
Who
I'm
wants
sure
that?
I'll doze off and wake up when the live is over, and we'll have to watch again tomorrow.
Oh. I've had a lot of people ask me to like if I could consider like a different time. Sometimes I was thinking about doing like the first Sunday of the month at a different time, so that UK people could watch it a little bit easier. I don't know though. We're thinking about it.
We'll see what happens. I was like, Kimball, we could do 2 a week. And then we were just like, both like,
Well, and so even if we did, it would still have to be in the evening because Rocky works during the day.
Right.
So, I mean, that wouldn't really help the cause unless we did it in the evening on a weekday and then earlier in the day on the weekends.
Right.
So it's just very difficult. I'm going to pull out some colored pencils.
Trisha says, it's you're nearly 40, Rocky. And then Jenna says, I like the Olive Garden Italian dressing.
Yum.
I have not had it, but it sounds good. And then Adrian says Swiss chalet salad dressing. What is
I'm
Swiss
sorry.
chalet?
That is so fancy. I've never even heard of it.
Wait, I have to look this up. Swiss chalet. Am I even pronouncing it right?
I don't know. I finished editing videos today, so that was something that I got done. Feeling it productive.
Does everyone even know what that's about?
I think I talked about it last time because Rocky and I are going to be gone for the next 5 weeks. Like not gone, but not doing lives for the next 5 weeks. So I did 5 videos. That'll be on at the same time as the live.
Welcome to Bauman's Swiss chalet salad dressing. Listen, Pinterest, I just want to read about it. It's made with fresh, all-natural ingredients in South Lake Tahoe, California.
Oh, my parents went there once.
I'm going to use this to make chicken salad. Yum!
Oh, shut your face.
And then it looks like this. Wait 1 second. Wait, no, I don't want to sign into Pinterest.
I feel it in my fingers.
Well, here, you can just see that much of it.
I feel it in
Swiss
my
chalet.
toes.
That's it.
Oh, that looks delicious. Is that? It looks like a honey mustard.
It looks like Caesar-y. But...
Oh yeah, it does look like that too. Oh, you know, that is right. That is right. I'm gonna try and spritz some stuff here, just cause.
Oh, I can't look through Pinterest. It's a rabbit hole.
Little water. Just a little spritzer. Oh my god, I saw Jane using stencils and sprays. I'm jealous.
Why are you jealous? Can't you do that?
I don't have stencils.
Oh.
I have some, but she had mandala ones, and those are better than what I have.
Oh.
All right.
When you spray stuff on that little mat, is it pretty easy to clean off? Like, does it stain?
Oh yeah, it's what's it called? Silicone or something? I don't know, you just wipe everything off of it. I should put a little on this side too. I'm gonna spray it right on me though. I'll do blue.
Oh, Trisha was talking about the targeted ads. And then Adrian says, sorry, it's only in Canada.
Oh.
Fine.
Well, get me a Timmy Horton thing. Timmy.
I need to take Kimball to Canada so bad. I want to take him to Toronto at least.
Take me all the way to Toronto.
But it's a decent drive, so we're not planning on doing it this year for sure.
Yeah. What is it, like 15 hours or something? 12 hours?
I think it's like 11.
It's more than I'm willing to commit right now.
Trisha says she recently discovered Paul Newman's ranch dressing, which is quite nice.
Oh, good old Paul. I think a portion of every purchase of his is donated to something, right? Isn't Paul a good guy?
I mean, sure.
Sounds accurate.
If you say it, I believe it.
As you should.
His sales are going to go up 0.00000000001% now that you said that.
And that's how I make a difference.
That is the reach of your influence, Kimball.
I love the sparkle on this journal, by the way. It's the Jane Davenport Glittering Prize Journal. I'm sure everyone knows because I won't shut up about Jane Davenport products. But it's got sparkle in it. And I think I don't want to say for sure. I can't say for sure, but I think it's a Paul Rubens paper. I think she mentioned that. I look at Rocky like, yes, back me up on this.
I just was amused that you're holding your cup up while drawing, while talking.
That's how we do it in the art world, baby.
Is that your new cup?
Yes. I can't.
Wait, lean forward a little bit more. What does it say? When it rains, look for rainbows.
And I just thought, wow, that saying's never been said before.
Tricia says, yes, there's a donation to Paul Newman's foundation.
The foundation is like his house.
And then Jenna confirms that, yes, it's Paul Rubens' paper. And then Nancy says, hi, guys.
Hi. Hello. It reminds me of that one thing. Hi. Hello.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's a TikTok thing. All right.
Everyone's saying, hi, Nancy.
Because
she just got
we
here.
love her.
And then Adrian says, yes, that's what I bought. the Paul Rubens paper.
Nice.
I'm going to give an update. Tonight, Kimball is using Prima marketing watercolors, shimmering lights, and tropicals in the Jane Davenport Glittering Prize Journal. The snack is Belgian caramel medallions.
Freaking yums.
Here, Kimball,
Where?
have a Belgian medallion.
Okay.
Ow, my neck hurts.
Haha, you're weak.
I can't hold things. What the booster did is any place that I have any indication of aches and pains throughout the entire year, I felt them in every single one of those spots.
So your body.
My neck, my lower back.
Why isn't the Sharpie?
My legs. I was like, oh no.
Well, you also did like 50 push-ups the day of or the day before.
It was 80, but yes.
Yeah, so
I was like, I'm determined to just work out after I get my booster. I was like, I'm just going to do what I normally do. And then like the next day I was like, everything.
And I was like, you're a fool. I will do the treadmill just to get my blood flowing.
I have no regrets.
But you should. That didn't really seem to do anything. Let's pick a pretty blue color. What are you? Ooh, Copenhagen blue.
I'm getting like Harajuku girl vibes just because of the amount of like makeup on her face.
All right. I just wanted color. I was like, I need color today.
There's a book we have called Fruits, and I think there's one called Fruits too. And it's just the most amazing outfits from, I don't know if it's in Harajuku, but it's somewhere in Japan, I think.
They might be downstairs on the other bookshelf.
But they're so fun for outfit inspiration. If you're ever looking for different random, like beautifully colored, detailed, ornate outfits with all sorts of variety. This video is not sponsored by Fruits. Well, I mean, technically.
Well, here we are.
Kimball, now make sure that this is the most entertaining part of the video since you're doing her eyelashes.
Eyelashes with mascara, Prismacolor, Copenhagen blue. You're welcome. And
what do you think she would say about that?
I'm fired as her makeup artist.
She's giving me like she's amused at something vibes.
Is that what she's giving you?
Yes. Adrian says, Kimball, show the shimmer on the paper, please.
Oh my god, you were like so demanding.
Maybe do a different page.
Wait, are you talking about the glitter or the shimmer from the watercolors?
No, the shimmer on the actual page.
Because there's shimmer in the watercolors.
Yes, flip it to a blank page. I don't think you're going to see that since it's blurry there.
You can see it better through ink, though. Like when the page is inky.
You can kind of see it. Oh, I can see it barely. It's just because it's a little brighter.
I just have stuff hidden. Not hidden.
No, it's fine. You're fine. That's good. We'll show it later once we get the camera off the stand. I'll get down and get a different perspective.
Yeah, if you could just do your job,
okay.
Rocky. Let's get some purple in her eyes. Purple eyes. All right.
On another positive note, I finished my first song in 2 years. Well, I mean, it's like 99% finished. I have like some slight mixing to do. But it's called Just You and Me, Kid, and it's about Kimball and I basically traveling the world and experiencing adventures together. So I'm very excited to have that done.
And it was the first time that I recorded. We decided, well, mostly me, I decided I like the sound of my voice, but it does not suit the song.
Yes, because I didn't write the song with Kimball's voice in mind.
He wasn't thinking about me.
It was a fun, like, to do.
But yeah, it opens up for future projects.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to write a song that Kimball and I can do like a duet thing because we've never done that before.
I have a very soft, sultry voice.
Nancy says, good to know about Fruits. I will try to find a picture of it real quick.
You can go grab them out of the bookshelf downstairs.
That's
they're on the bottom
far away.
They're on the bottom shelf on the far right.
So far away, Fruits.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, I don't even know if they still have them because it has been a while.
Oh, this is it. Thrift books. They were expensive, I will say.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it was expensive first, especially at the time when I bought them.
It looks like that. I don't know if you can see it, but
it's the cover of one of them. The company that makes them is called Phaidon, P-H-A-I-D-O-N.
Good old Phaidon, all those art books. Aren't they the ones that did the art book that's just literally like art?
Yeah. The little book of art or whatever.
And then there's another book called Fresh Fruits is the second one.
Fresh Fruits. I've got her stuck in my head. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Marina and the Diamonds.
Yeah. I need a dark purple. We're gonna go into those eyelids.
Trisha's like, are we gonna get a quick chorus from you? Oh,
yeah.
From the song.
I mean, you could play the whole song.
1 second.
I ain't mad at it.
I don't really have like. I'll just play it off my phone.
Yeah, just.
Here, I'll play the first verse up through the chorus so you guys can hear it.
First verse, same as the first. Second verse.
Feels like every day is rushing, I can feel it. I wanna see your face so bad, I'm barely breathing, but that's just the way of things, isn't it? Isn't it funny how life makes you wait a bit? I admit I don't really have a bad minute. I'm taking along, just like the song.
This is the iPhone quality.
I like it.
When the voices in my head are finally quiet, I'm feeling lonely as life and effort right, but that's just the way it goes. So I'm told, animal can't force the hands of time to rewind. Yeah, my life gets simpler as we age. I'm chugging along, just like the sun. I just want to show up and take it out. So let's get up and go. It's just you and me, yeah. It's me, so take my hand and keep your eyes open wide. We'll pass through oceans, just take some time. And I don't want to give up or set down. So let's get up and go. It's just you and me, yeah.
That's all you get for now. Eventually, I'll upload it to SoundCloud, and I'll put a link in Kimball's channel. Or we could do an art video with it too. I'm actually going to, after we get back from our travels, I'm going to edit a music video together with that song.
And never get it copyrighted because it'll screw up this video.
Right, exactly. Copywriting is so funny the way it works. Like you can do individual songs and it costs like the same amount as if you do an entire album. So I tend to try to wait until I finished about like 12 songs. And that's the only reason I really do albums, is so that I can get all the songs copyrighted at once. And I pay, I think, like $80 or something for the album versus $80 a song.
That's just ridiculous.
Because I'm cheap.
You're frugal. There's a difference.
But I'm excited about it. It's like I used to write a lot more songs that were the songs that I write are very much like therapy for me. They're very much like whatever's happening in the moment. And there was definitely a time in my 20s when the songs I was writing were much more dark, or not dark, but just more not as positive, because I was going through a lot of things and trying to figure life out.
Life was a little less sure back then.
Right. Like we had no money, like we had no, like, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. Like all those things that like people generally, you know, worry about through their entire lives, I'm sure. I was just dealing with really heavily. So that's what a lot of the songs represented. And lately, like over the past 6 years or so, the songs have definitely shifted into more appreciation for life and like positivity and just like acknowledging the good parts about it. So I think that it's a much more optimistic outlook than I used to do.
Some people were saying you should do another song about art supplies.
I saw a comment about that.
Yeah, if you could just get on that, that'd be great.
After I read the comment, I was like sitting there trying to ideate, and I was like, I'm too tired.
This is work.
Because it is like exhausting to sit down, because it's a lot of work to sit down and do a song, just like anything creative, actually. And one of the reasons I haven't written music in the past 2 years is because my job is so heavily creative. And so I'm constantly doing creative stuff all the time. But I've had some more like days off and stuff the past month, just because of like Thanksgiving and like different days that I had, whatever. So I think it kind of freed me up emotionally to be able to do a new song, and it's very gratifying. But I think it's just like, I think as artists too, I think a lot of artists probably stop doing art for a while, you know what I mean? And then they come back into it. I think it's like anything creative.
Just gonna add a dash of the classics, just because I like that blue. That's all.
Noah says you should do a collab with The Who. Like HU. Who is The Who? I was thinking like the Who.
I know, I was like, how is that gonna work?
The Who. I mean, I'd be down. Who are they?
Oh, we watched
Who are they?
We watched a 17 concert. That was fun.
That is true. Why can't I get pictures to be full screen?
Your life is really difficult right now.
Apparently, this is the Who. I don't know who they are. Who?
They're not 17. I wouldn't know who they are.
I mean, they look cool though. I definitely would not fit in with that.
You don't know if
This guy has a guitar with a horse head, flaming horse head on top. That is way too cool for me.
I don't see. Where's the flaming horse head?
Right on top. His guitar almost looks like a
Gotcha,
sword.
I see it now. Oh, I had to. That was weird.
And this guy is like a bow and arrow. Look at it. Look at it. You see it?
It's like really great. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What is it? What is that instrument?
Some kind of guitar, like a 3-string guitar, a banjo. I don't know.
My dad had a banjo.
And then this guy has a flute that looks like, and his shoes, you guys. Oh, guys.
Are they like S-Coops' shoes?
What are these? I love these shoes. There's so much to unpack in this one picture, you guys.
They definitely have character. Can't deny them that.
They're Mongolian throat singing metal for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that is definitely right up your alley.
I think that Noah likes them because there's a lot of teal.
I'm going to dry this so my hand doesn't smudge it.
A lot of times people are like, one of the biggest questions I get about music stuff is like, why don't you sell your music? Why don't you like do that as a living? And like, there is so much to break down there. One, I'm way too lazy.
That's the most important.
Two, it is super personal. And I don't know that my music applies to like a vast majority of people to be able to relate to it. Three, I studied music business in college and was really turned off by it. And four, as part of my personal nature, everything I do, I will never think is good enough. So it's just like this combination of those four things that like add up to that's not going to happen.
Oh my God, that was like the saddest little paragraph I've ever heard.
And I am totally fine and happy with that.
Reading.
I get a high sense of fulfillment out of it, and I don't need people to listen to it and say it's great because I write what I feel. You know what I mean? So it's not, I'm not like looking for a validation in it. I'm just looking to express it.
Not to make it about me, but that's how I am with art. Like if you don't like it, that's your problem. I can't. It's
because it's too precious and too special to let it get ruined by something outside of me. Oh my God, that was so profound.
Oh my God, I wasn't listening.
And then I just looked at the last comment, and it was just Noah saying, "You'll want to kill something made out of meat."
Oh.
Oh, he said, listen to the track called Wolf Totem. Wolf Totem. I'm hot again, and now I have to take my jacket off again. This is now the 4th time, just so you're all aware.
You really need to like figure out your life right now.
My body can't decide. I went from last night having cold chills and feeling like I was going to freeze to death to within the like 20 minutes, I feel like I added a pound of water to the bed.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
And then I threw all the covers off, and then I was freezing again. So then I put them all back on. And then I did the thing where you have like the long pillow and you like position it in different ways to warm different parts of your body underneath the sheets.
Is that what you do?
Is that, no one does that? Is that just me?
I don't know.
Lauren says, speaking of music, guess who I saw in concert last night? Coolio, Vanilla Ice, and CC Music Factory. Where was this? Did you travel to the 90s? And how? It sounds like a good concert, though. I bet it was like actually really, really cool. Coolio.
I think she's done.
Oh my God. Just out of nowhere, Kimball. You can't just surprise me with that.
It's been an hour.
Has it? It's only 43 minutes, Kimball. Surely there's something else you could do.
Hey, I just wanted to get some color on the page, and that's what happened.
I think mission accomplished.
That's what I wanted.
But
we do have a long journal flip, so there'll be lots of we can still converse. We still got time.
Lauren says it was a 90s tour at the casino in Pittsburgh. By the way, speaking of
Pittsburgh, I hear that's a great place. They got lots of bridges.
Yeah, so on my French app, one of the things that deals with America is the translation technically is Pittsburgh is an important city. It has a lot of bridges. You have to visit Pittsburgh, or you must visit Pittsburgh. I was like, this is So funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it made me giggle. Kimball, is it now the time to flip through the
I love
journal?
how I'm glad I looked because on the front page it had my address.
Oh,
Stickers. Some are mine, some are not.
don't you move that thumb.
I know. I was excited because I got an address sticker. I was like, I'll never use this anywhere else. It's going in here. So this was a Jane Davenport thing.
Kimball and I are going to come visit. Lauren's saying to visit Pittsburgh, and we actually watched a bunch of vlogs about a guy that lives in Pittsburgh and all the different neighborhoods, and we planned to go, but then our one thing led to another, and we didn't go. So we are going to go next year sometime.
Also, we have a friend that just moved somewhat near there, so it'll be fun.
We do.
She lives in Rochester. Like we can all go to Pittsburgh for fun.
Is that close?
Beats me. It's closer than where she lived before.
Okay. I was like, Rochester, New York, and Pittsburgh, just right across the street.
Anyway, so this picture was like your fave art supplies or something like that. And it was like a mermaid thing. And it was like a 40% off coupon from Michael's. And the fish was like swimming away. And Kimball Merman was swimming after it.
That is the one I opened up and was like, what's happening right now? All right, you can let your thumb off of the address.
Kimball Merman showing off some booty. I have no idea what these prompts were from, but...
They were from Life Prompts.
Oh, she's adorable. Look at her. She's like, hey.
What is she doing? She was like listening to her ear pods.
She's got clothing on, so that's good. I need to draw more clothing with my characters.
Yeah.
I draw.
Well, you draw a lot of close-up faces on this specifically, so it's like.
Well, it's because this I have to like sketch out, and, like,
right.
it takes like 30 minutes, and I just.
Oh my god, who has time for that?
I don't know. I was all alone in my room, and out of nowhere, I smelled a fart that wasn't mine.
That
Osaka.
looks like. I was gonna say it looks like
from
Ozymandias.
Yeah, that was her scary story that she told.
If you want to watch a really random anime, watch Ozymandias. It's I don't know why it's so funny. And
I'm 10 years old.
When you watch it, you're like, this should not work, but it does.
What are you guys talking about? Hemorrhoids? No, we weren't. Now I just sound like a crazy person. And then that's her like in a different style.
Can we just flip back and forth between that real quick?
Well, and I didn't have a brown. I didn't use brown for some reason, but it was like the anime style, my style.
She cute.
It was a thing. Soaring through the air.
That reminds me of like the ad that inevitably comes out once a year for what is the ballet?
Nutcracker?
No. With the it's like a Chinese ballet about communism in China, and it has the woman doing like the massive splits, jumping through the air,
saying "whoops." Like what?
No. I'm trying to think of what it's called.
Really think about this, Rocky.
Someone's gonna let me know.
I have never seen it.
Yes, you have. You have seen it.
I feel like she's flying towards coffee.
I'm looking it up.
This was definitely a prompt. Something to do with probably travel. I think maybe Egypt. A camel. I drew an animal one time. Why?
I'm looking it up. Shen-Chi.
I'm all...
Or Shen-Yun. Shen-Yun.
You seriously said Shang-Chi.
Shen-Yun. I'm trying to find the actual poster because you'll be like, oh, yes.
I feel a sneeze coming up. I feel better.
China before communism. You don't remember this?
No, Shen-Yun.
You've never seen this, and you're how have you missed this? But I've seen it everywhere.
What is it?
It's like a ballet performance musical extravaganza about China before communism.
You may take it away.
But look how pretty.
Very pretty.
Anyway,
camel and a girl. That sounds like a... Moving on. This was... I don't remember, but when I finished this one, I was like, that is one of the cutest little outfits I've ever drawn.
Shen-Yun.
Rocky's not done yet.
Okay.
Are we finished here? Okay.
Sorry.
All right. No.
That is cute. Kimball, can you wear that?
Yeah, if you want to buy it for me. Also, I was going to buy some Korean flashcards, and then like the reviews were like, these obviously were just translated by Google because it's not actually what it says. So now I'm kind of bummed because I don't know how to get like good, correct Korean flashcards. Because if I don't like use, like if I don't keep saying the words and seeing them, I'm not going to remember. Well, he looks just angry. Are you sure or unsure?
Were you going to draw a hot guy? Isn't that what you said tonight?
I was, and then I was like, no, I don't want to.
Okay. It's because you're sitting across.
No, it's because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to draw him like in a like white veil see-through kind of shirt with like like as Coops' outfit in the concert, the Power of Love concert. Anyway, oh, she's cute. I think this is from a photo. She's very stylish. She has her coffee and her huge scarf. She's a gal on the go.
Noah says Shenyun is everywhere in Houston. Thursday.
Yep, that's from a picture of me. I don't remember what it was for though.
It looks like, what does it say on the shirt? Happy
boy.
Oh, okay. From here it's backwards, so it looks like poo ya pa. Because on my screen it's backwards. Anyway,
I probably said something.
That's you laughing at me.
It is. It's
like you're not really amused, but
I think that's. I was gonna say I think it's marker, but it might be.
Don't touch this fine piece of artwork; it will ruin it with your oils.
Yeah. Put her hands up. I like her. Oh, she's pretty. This is probably some. Oh, I think what's something to do with like length or something? Because I remember she has like long lashes or a long neck or something.
What's
whatever.
a long neck?
Well, that's what we are, sweetheart.
Land before time.
Oh, does anybody know what she's from? I won't be upset if you don't. Rocky's like,
Once Upon a Time?
Get out.
Dracula?
Oh my God.
Bride of Dracula.
Oh, Jesus. It's Mia Sarah.
Legend? Is it? Okay. You need to draw Tim Curry from that movie.
Innocence. That's what he says.
I don't know. Here, have another treat.
Okay, I'm like definitely feeling the sugar rush.
Okay, well, good. Let's keep eating them.
I think this was Sling or something. She's flying off of a slingshot because she's a fairy.
This is the same face you drew about the girl that like smashed her hand into a bug. The spider, remember? It's like a similar.
Yeah, Gracie and Tracy.
Similar vibe.
Let's party.
Definitely. That balloon's like, I don't need to be round. Kimball's like one of those artists that can draw the perfect circle, aren't you?
Are you looking for a reaction from me?
No.
I cannot. This is when you made me sit down and...
Oh, we did a whole vlog on this.
I don't know what this is, but I saw a P.O. box. Oh my God.
Yes, what did we do? We chose like
they're coming
everyday items and you had to like personify them, basically.
These were ones that I was like, I want to make enamel pins of these. And you're like, let's sit down together. And why are you mouthing the words I'm saying?
I'm not. I'm trying to get the moisture in my mouth.
So we did a bunch of professions mixed with like things they could be. So now we have like Dr. Dill Pickle. We have Manager Muffin. That sounds like manage your muffin.
Well, whatever.
That sounds inappropriate.
Everyone should manage their muffin.
Mechanic Milkshake. Judge Jellybean. Fireman French Fries. What is that? Professor Pineapple. Doctopus. Because Doc Octopus was kind of taken.
I don't remember that. I feel like you added that later.
I probably did.
But that's adorable too. But what's his profession? What's the bee's profession? You added all these. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I'm a very busy person.
You didn't want to get me excited. You never did your enamel pins.
This is me like writing, well, because I have to order like 500 of them. Oh, that was a Christmas card from 2019. And then I like drew Venice in the background.
You sure did. That was intense. And then on this one, you're like, the idea of Paris.
It worked. That's Jeanette from the Chipettes. These are little storm icons I was drawing. I don't know.
My favorite is this one.
Another cartoony version of Jeanette.
Trisha asks, do you remember Potato Boy?
Potato Boy. I remember our Sunyon.
I remember Goat Boy.
Remember Onion?
Yeah.
Our onions. Did we have like a potato?
By the way, if everyone remembers, and if you've been following us long enough to remember Onion, Mr. Like our little onion child thing that grew up to be an old man, we actually did plant him again, and he is still
he's like this
sprouting.
Big. He's just like sitting in the ground or in like a little pot out front.
So we'll see how that goes through the wintertime.
That's a boy holding. Oh, it's a Pokeball. Is that me as a Poke Trainer? That might be. Or no, maybe I was drawing your character when you were playing Pokemon.
Oh, she meant Onion Boy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Onion Boy is now Onion reincarnation.
Yeah,
something. I don't know what he is at this point.
He's a big boy. Little different iterations of Rocky. Rocky is a Pokemon trainer. Me sleeping, thinking about a teddy bear. I used to have a brown, like, wind-up teddy bear. Like, you wind up a little thing on his butt and he'd play music. It was really cute.
That bear looks, like, agitated to be in your dreams.
Probably.
She's like
her. She's like, I'm almost out of wine. Like, she looks so sad. Like, I need a refill.
She's like an introvert that got invited to a party that she didn't want to go to, so she's sitting in the corner as far away from people as possible.
Or she's like, got all dolled up and now she feels like her hair's going flat.
No one showed up to her birthday.
Oh, it's making her sad. Something to do with rainbows, apparently, because I feel like it's a rainbow theme.
Maybe it's the all-female Power Rangers cast.
Oh, Netflix is doing a Power Rangers thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's cute. She's somebody's character. I don't know who, but
She's cool. The ghosts are funny.
I know. Did I create that? Probably not. I'm not that hilarious. Pencils and inks. I think that's the LTQ. Maybe that's the LTQ pen. Might just, I don't know what it is. It's in the past. More magic wand stuff. Lots of colored pencil thingies.
Trisha says, I can't believe you planted him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He grew 3 sprouts before winter hit.
Doing some ink stuff with the fine liners, the finishing line pens. Finishing my coffee. Look, I drew a guy and a little boy. And then I think she was a ballerina. She looks very tired there. She needs a nap. More ink stuff. Oh, that's Botticelli. Like the, I'm arriving on a clam.
I'm arriving on a clam. We're so good at art history.
Da Vinci. Or no, sorry, that's Da Vinci. That's Klimt. And I think those two I just made up.
Kimball, what else is on your list of things to talk about, by the way?
What's on my list of things? We talked about everything. Our booster shots and the 17 concert. And Korean flashcards.
There you go.
That is that lady with the big
eyebrow.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Oh my God, what is her name?
Frida Kahlo.
Yes, thank you. Oh my Lord. I think someone just took away my art license. Sticker sheets. Oh, it's a car. I drew a car. I like when I draw comic stuff. Like when I draw comics, because I can just draw it looking however I want it to look.
I know, no excuses. I even like the little smoke in the back.
That's Frida Kahlo. With the Jane Davenport paint pens and magic wands.
Trisha was pointing out that the painting is called Venus.
Venus. This must have been free to you, Wary.
Probably.
Because she is on every other page. It's a monkey.
Cute.
Oh, that was for a coloring page on my Etsy. Who is that?
I don't know, but she's like, look at my ball, my booty.
Look at my ball. Look at my booty. Who is that? You're adorable, whoever you are. I was going to say Moxie Joe, but the hair's not long enough. And she wouldn't wear booty shorts unless she had nylon or tights underneath. Drew that for my friend Carrie so she'd have something to color because she was bored. It's a doodle page. I don't know what's going on.
She's happy. Everything is going right in life.
You can tell.
For sure.
It's a booty. Oh, drew that for Carrie. She wanted something else to color.
Scratch
and then
Ceviche by Zandra says, love that mermaid.
Oh, thank you. There was a lot of mermaids, but
yes,
thank you.
It was just the one, though.
Just the one, darling. Yeah, so I drew a bunch of sketches for Carrie, and then I took pictures of them and texted them to her because obviously we couldn't hang out. And then she painted all of them and colored all of them, put them all together in a book, and sent it to me. So now I have it sitting over there.
Oh, that's fun.
I know. It's probably another one.
Denise says Gustav Klimt.
Gustav Klimt. We have a Klimt painting downstairs. Not a real one. This was a very quick sketch with the pencil. Whenever I do quick sketches, they always look so tired. She's like, I need some eye drops and a glass of water. Boobies. Borax pepper. Okay. Well, she's cute. Oh, look, it's Kimball Centaur Unicorn.
Kimball's been working on his abs. Now, what does an ab workout look for Centaur? Centaur.
A centaur? I am not a centaur.
We're now at the 58-minute mark. I'm getting more and more tired.
Okay, we're going to go faster now. This is me playing with paint markers and pens.
Why is this making me amused so much right now?
I don't know. It was like
it looks like a giant eye. Like she's freaking out.
Well, it is her eye.
No, that's it looks like this whole thing is her eye, and that's the pupil.
Baby's tired.
Which I kind of like, actually.
Well, whatever you want to see. Oh, look at that. Is adorable.
Agreed.
Oh, that's me sitting in our living room.
Want to know what our house looks like? That's it.
That's me watching TV.
It looks like your feet just don't quite make it to the coffee table.
They don't. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's our 12-year marriage anniversary. I'm sorry, it's your phone.
It was Airbnb, so I just wanted to make sure they weren't like, your trip's been canceled.
Oh, God. Ballpoint pens and watercolors. Wonder Woman.
Cute.
She is cute. Drawing faces in circles. That's always fun.
Why not?
Exactly.
They're super cute. She's so not happy right now. One in the bottom.
I like how you just...
I couldn't reach anymore because my neck gave out.
Oh. I'm sorry you're that way.
Mm.
Jean Grey and I'm like, yeah, Jean, save the day. Oh, watercolors and ballpoint pens. That was a coffee cup.
Jenna screamed cute.
Talking about me, obviously.
Obviously.
This paper holds up really well to watercolor. I'm just throwing that out there for a sketchbook.
Do they even have them anymore?
Yeah. This is She-Ra from the cartoon, the newer one, I think. That's probably her. That was me saying thank you. I think I did this for you guys. For my...
Is that for getting 1,000 followers or something?
I have no idea. Maybe it wasn't for them.
But it is now.
That's right.
What the hell?
That's me, and these are the thoughts that go through my head. That is Garnet. What is that?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Oh, these are adorable. What goes through my head? Snow White. Doesn't go through my head. Oh, there's that sketch from the rug that I saw on the carpet.
Mm.
I call her Toothless.
She's all...
She needs teeth.
She's fine.
Remember when you made me?
Yes. Because we had the little fox ornament.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was on one of your lives, too. I was like, oh, now that you're done with your main piece, you have to draw this fox.
Color sticks. Me and Rocky.
That's how I wear my hair, apparently.
I think that was Adventure Time style.
It's going to reach out and slap you.
That was an idea. No, these were two little ideas for drawings that I did.
You sure did. Thumbnails, am I right?
Sailor Moon challenge. This was for a Willowing life book thing by Tim Laporte. It was my snail god.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. The painting looks really pretty too, wherever it is.
Noah says my sister used to ship me with She-Ra when I was like 5.
Well, that makes sense. Slow down.
She should have shipped you with Adam, okay?
Prince Adam.
Prince Adam.
My whole thing with like the life book was like I was trying to like slow down and it did not work. But yeah, I'm way mad at it. That's our little statue in the bathroom.
It sure is.
Oh, left hand challenge.
Noah says he was into Shitara.
Chitara.
Shitara.
Chitara. And then that is Korean.
That snail's cute. He looks like he has like a magic crystal ball on top of him.
Did you see? He's over there. He's hanging on the wall.
I did not. My neck hurts to turn that way.
You're so broken. Oh, that's cute. That's Moxie. She's adorable. She's one of my favorite characters to draw. That looks like lips with like eyelashes coming out of it. That's gross. Oh, so the Utz girl.
Oh, Lord.
And then I did a painting of her.
Utz is a Northeastern brand. I think they're out of Baltimore, actually, but it's potato chips and different snacks.
Probably. Colored pencils, highlighters, and probably a black Sharpie.
That's cool.
The things you can do with a couple of other things and things lying around.
I love things.
More Sharpie, colored pencils, and highlighters.
When you can't get the markers to blend, just make it a theme.
Exactly. Page full of faces and doodles.
I don't see why not.
Scarlet Witch with some blue smudgies on her.
She wanted those to be there.
Well, they're still there. sad snack. I think that's when I had a protein cookie for my snack. I love that face. Well, I like all these faces down here.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I love that.
Some days I can just pull it off better than others. Lots of faces. She reminds me of Ollie. Probably is.
The woman to her left looks like Lucille Ball slightly.
I think that is Lucy. So it looks exactly like her, not slightly. These are probably people too.
Those are all beautiful, though.
Thanks.
Oh, she's so soft and elegant.
She's like, I can do anything because my neck is so long.
She's like, where's the bathroom?
It's over there.
Où est la toilette?
Lips. Did I do this on a live or a video or something? I don't know. Lips. They're fun to draw. Oh, Little Mermaid. She's got lots of freckly spots. This is obviously when I got my vintage books. Doing lots of vintage art. Yep.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if Sarah Michelle Gellar and Charlize Theron went a movie together.
Exactly. I did this for the cover of my... Right there. For my Hobonichi.
That's beautiful. What's it from?
Hobonichi? What?
What's it from?
Well, minus the hair. She was from like one of those vintage books. And then like I took this and made a copy of it. And then I like carbon copied onto this and did like ink splatters. So it's front and back. And then it's my...
Well, we're not going through that one.
And we're not going to for probably like 5 years because there's like 1,000 pages in it. Anyway, more vintage, am I right?
Cute.
Also, could wear that today.
For 5 minutes until you're too hot, and then you would take it off, and then you get cold again and put it back on.
Only if you're you. I do lots of doodling. Well, I used to do lots of doodling. Something to do Alice in Wonderland. Never finished it.
Do you find yourself doodling when I'm working, or like when do you end up doing it?
When I have a pencil and the sketchbook on the sofa, and but like I don't know. Oh,
because even in our underwater home, we watch TV.
That's right. Test page.
She's looking ready.
She's looking a little spooky. And nothing.
Oh, Kimball.
All right. Thus concludes the art and sketchbook of flip.
But it's not done yet.
Oh, it's not, is it?
No.
It never is.
Let me change the settings.
She kind of reminds me of Charlize Theron.
Well, that's twice tonight that we mention her. Not sponsored. Her? Just a minute ago, I said it looked like it was Charlize Theron and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh.
In one of the pieces you had. It was like less than 2 minutes ago, Kimball. Where were you?
I don't know. Don't spill my coffee.
Okay.
I literally told Rocky, I'm like, don't spill my coffee. I went upstairs to go to the bathroom. He moved the coffee table. I come back down. He's like wiping it all up.
Listen, you told me 30 seconds. You have to tell me within 5 seconds of whatever I'm doing. All right, let's see it, Kimball. Oh, another one for the fridge.
All right, now try and get the glitter.
Okay, the glitter. Well, maybe go to... Oh, wait, 1 second. Tilt it up. Right there. Tilt it back down and then up again. Can y'all see the glitter? Is it? Let me get in closer here.
There's like a blank page. Why is it so hard to do?
I don't know. Can you guys see the glitter? Is it just us?
I'll see the edges.
I don't know. Kimball.
Whatever, it's there.
Good job. So, Kim, what else do you want to talk about before we wrap this up? People have to go to bed in the UK.
People should be in bed in the UK. We've already talked about everything.
So what do you want to say then to wrap it up before we go crash?
Well, I am going to miss y'all for 5 weeks.
What? 5?
5 weeks. I can count. 5 weeks. I think January 2nd is the last video. And then the week after that, we come back.
Kimball has done a video for every week. So every Sunday, he will still be posting a video. But it won't be the same.
It won't be the same. And then right when I get back, I have like 2 dentist appointments. Oh, my God.
And they're not just like regular dentist appointments.
The first appointment's 2 hours long. They're going to replace all the crack. Like all of my fillings have cracked up here.
But you've had them for what, like 25 years?
Something like
And they're
that.
supposed to be replaced every 13.
Yeah, like 10, 15 years.
Nancy saw the sparkle.
Well,
The alleged
that's all that matters.
sparkle.
And I can see a lot of, I don't know if you can see like the shimmering lights from the other watercolor set.
Yeah, we can totally see it.
You're not even filming the book.
All right.
This is my
let me,
Starbucks shirt.
1 second. Okay. Denise says this was for Valentine's Day. They all had hearts. I remember that. I don't know what we're talking about. That probably from something in the scrapbook you were, and then in the book you were going through. Scraps Beauty by Zandra says, thanks, good night.
Good night.
Trisha says she turned out great. Nancy says, thanks. I can see it. And then Scraps Beauty by Zandra says, have a good trip, heart. And Lauren says, have a safe and enjoyable trip.
Okay, thanks. I hope we don't, get a plane accident or something like that.
Yeah, great. So Kimball, good job. High five.
The time.
Oh, that really hurt my neck, actually.
I'm sorry, your age is showing.
All right, here you go, Kimball. Sign off music.
And this is where we say goodbye for the next 5 weeks. Sparkles on her chin. We will see you in January. Oh, that's not a good look for her. Oh, honey, no.
Lower angles are never like.
Look at that shimmering. I can get it in the light. Love you all and have a good night.